Welcome back, Sportsaholics. This is your friendly neighborhood advisor. Now, in this video, I'm about to be comparing LaMelo Ball to an NBA Hall of Famer. Now, you can take a look on your screen and you can see. Now, mind you, before y'all go in the comments and go all crazy on me, no, these are not his regular stats. These are per 36 numbers. But as you can see, my boy per 36 is averaging 18.5 points, 8.5 assists, and 9.1 rebounds. Compared to this Hall of Famer right here, who over his entire career averaged 18 points, 7.3 assists, and 7.7 rebounds per game. Now, who, might you ask, is this Hall of Famer? I'll give you a couple clues. This Hall of Famer is one of the greatest point guards of all time, and body type, you can actually make the argument that him and Melo got pretty much the same body type. They're both big body point guards. And for you masochists out there who are Philadelphia 76ers fans, I'm not talking about Ben Simmons' bum behind. No, I'm talking about the Magic Johnson. You may have caught some clues from the title of this video, LaMelo Magic Ball. But I'm about to break it down for you before you go out here in the comments and think I started smoking crack or something like that. Nah. Now, early career, LaMelo spent his high school years in Lithuania and chose Australia over college basketball, as everybody pretty much knows already. But the comparisons start very quickly. Now, he averaged 17 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 7 assists before making his pro debut, roughly a month before he got drafted by the Hornets. Now, Magic didn't go that kind of route. This is still old school days or whatever, where there was only like really one option out there. But he went the more traditional route as far as going to college and going to Michigan State and winning the title versus another Hall of Famer, Bird, I might add. But it's kind of scary. The man averaged 17.1 points, 7.6 assists, or 7.6 rebounds, and 7.9 assists, which led him to go number one. So if you take a look at their college stats or pro days before the NBA, their numbers are virtually the same. Now, early career, Magic scoring in the NBA definitely started off a lot faster than LaMelo's. LaMelo has definitely had some questions about his chest pass like jumpers, but he's been shooting pretty much lights out. He's made 47.1% of his catch and shoot chances and 31% of his pull-ups. And stats aside, the eye test results on the jumper is actually kind of encouraging, despite his weird chest passy 3-year-old toddler type form. And he's been able to hit from various spots all over the place, but his broken jumper are slowly fading away. Now, both of them were known for their passing, and it translated very, very quickly for them in the pros. And both of them instantly showed off a fearlessness and accuracy as far as making full court passes ahead in transition, and their playmaking IQ has stood out from day one. And they both have that same willingness to set up teammates. Now, right now at this moment, number 12 in the NBA in assist percentage, which is 31.2%. LaMelo is averaging 4.9 dimes per game, and per 36 minutes, that's 7.3 assists per game. My boy is out here handing out dimes like he Dame Dollar. Now, through Magic's first 10 games, he averaged 6.9 assists. Now, mind you, he was averaging 35 minutes per game. Now, LaMelo, who appears to be more elusive, perhaps because of more advanced training that we have nowadays as opposed to what Magic had growing up. Nevertheless, the ability suggests his playmaking upside could be even higher than the Hall of Famer. Now, he is a very tricky ball handler, of course. Nowadays, we had the influence of Allen Iverson, White Chocolate, just to name a few. He does look more capable of moving further up the assist leaderboard as his role and touches increase. Now, as point guards, they both have similar styles. Now, as far as their career, they both started out very differently. Magic came out the gate hot, starting off dropping a fiery 26 in his first game and averaging 35 minutes in his first 10 games. Now, LaMelo has came off the bench each game, averaging about 24.9 minutes per game in Charlotte. And his role has definitely been a lot different than what he played at Chino Hills, Spire, and the NBL. And I'm not even going to talk about his first game because I kind of want to wipe that one from my memory, and he probably does too. Magic started off more as a game manager early on because he did have Hall of Famers on his team, just running the offense, taking a back seat and moving the ball, just looking for his shot whenever the defense gave up and was able to double team his counterparts. Now, LaMelo, on the other hand, has been more of a spark with his tempo, his flash, and his aggressiveness. And I just want to give Melo the benefit of the doubt because he is also sharing ball handling duties with Devontae Graham, Terry Rozier, and Gordon Hayward. And as far as on the opposite side of the court, I know everybody wants to forget about that nowadays, but defensively, let's not get it twisted. Magic was never that lockdown defender and was never as good as guys as Worthy and Cooper were one-on-one, but he could still use his length and his size pretty effectively sometimes, even though LA kind of did want to hide him a little bit more on defense. Now, with Melo coming into the league, media and fans talked about him as if the Hornets already knew they were drafting a defensive liability. But as of late, the narrative has quickly changed. Who's actually started demonstrating impressive anticipation and reaction to making plays on the ball. He's right now second among rookies in steal percentage, with a minimum of 20 minutes per game. Of course, you got to make that caveat, and averaging 4.6 per game. Of course, he's still occasionally getting beaten and showing suspect technique on certain possessions, but he's also making impressive reads and contests, just like his brother Lonzo was making that next step forward in his career. Now, there haven't been any red flags thrown regarding his efforts so far. Now, hear me out, folks. By no means am I saying Melo is Magic or he's a lock to follow in Magic's footsteps straight to the Hall of Fame. No, all I'm saying is MJ, please, I love you, dog. I love you. Love the shoes. Look super good on me. All I'm saying is make a better choice on your starting point guard, because this boy is going to open up a world of hurt on everybody who plays against the Hornets once you allow him to get the reins of that offense. Even though we do know your decision making is terrible, aka those big baggy jeans with the loafers that we see on the sidelines of every single game. But yes, as soon as LaMelo is given the keys to his offense, I guarantee you he's going to be a lock for Rookie of the Year. And he is going to constantly scare the living daylights out of everybody who plays the Hornets, including his brother Lonzo, because he's not going to be able to compete. But that's it for another episode of Sportsaholics. Thank you for coming back and indulging your Sportsaholic dreams with me. I've been your one and only Sportsaholic advisor, helping you out with that addiction. Peace.